Okay, as I mentioned, I think in my last video, I was going to go over exactly what I paid for the 2018 Mustang EcoBoost, and I'm also going to include a little bit of include a build of a 2019. Of course, you can't get the 18s anymore; they're not producing them anymore. But I've got the window sticker here, which I'll put a picture of that on the screen here. You can take a look at. Basically, the MSRP of this vehicle was $32,670. That was the total MSRP. I found this vehicle online, and it was in Jackson, Ohio. It was an 18. Had pretty much everything I wanted except the premium. It was not a premium, but it did have a performance pack and the 101A package. That was a must. 10-speed auto, that was another must. But anyway, so the price was $32,670. What drew my attention was the price they had this car for. They were asking $26,999 for the vehicle. So long story short, I drove down there, because obviously it was a good price. That's kind of the advantage of buying a car like toward the end of a model year. A lot of times, if there's cars like this 18 on the lot, they wanted to get rid of it. Ford wants it off the lot, so they're gonna put rebates on it. If I would have bought a 2019, the same car, I probably would have paid a good $4,000 more at least. But the disadvantage is you're not going to be able to necessarily build a car that you want. You're just going to have to find one and hope that it has what you want, or at least most of the options that you want. This car fit that criteria. Had everything I wanted except the premium, but it did have the 101A pack, like I said, which was important. But again, so like I said, their price was $26,999. Ultimately, I went down and talked to them. Like I said, because I was interested. Another reason I bought this car is because they offered me more than other dealers had offered. I went to 3 other dealers and they offered me $15,500 on my car. I believe I owed like $15,200. So I mean, they were going to pay it off, but I felt it should have been a little higher. The guys, it's at Mark Porter Ford in Jackson. They actually offered me. They asked me what I wanted. I told them 16. They offered me 16,177. So I thought that was a fair trade, and that's ultimately why I ended up buying the car. I didn't even really try to negotiate the price down after that. I thought it was a fair trade. It was a good price on the car. I basically financed this car for $26,350. Out the door. So I'm paying basically on this vehicle what I was on my 2011 used Mustang. My finance rate was 5.99, so I think I'm paying $384 a month. I'm going to refi through through my credit union, which I couldn't do because where they were at, they didn't go through my credit union. It's too far. But I'm actually going to refi for a 4.99 rate, so my payment's going to go down to $372 a month, which is actually cheaper than I'm paying, or was paying on my 2011. All in all, a good deal. Like I said, the advantages of getting a car, toward the end of a model year, is you can get a better price. Ford basically had a $3,000 rebate on this, so their price of the MSRP on this was $32,670. Mark Porter Ford's price was $29,999, and then Ford had a $3,000 rebate minus my trade. Ultimately, financed it for $26,350. So thought it was a great deal, kind of a no-brainer, and that's why I did it. Okay, as I mentioned earlier, I was going to do a build of a 2019 Mustang EcoBoost, just to kind of show what this vehicle would sell for if I were to buy it now. Like I said, I got a 2018, which ended up being a good deal because toward the end of a model year, dealers are trying to get rid of them. Manufacturers want them gone to make room for the new vehicles. So here we go. We'll do a build and price on the Mustang EcoBoost. Build it from scratch. It's actually kind of fun to do sometimes too. Whether or not you just to get an idea what cars are going for, especially if you're shopping around, gives you a great. It's a great way to get features of cars, prices, and things like that. Certainly a good way to start when you start the process of pricing a new car. But anyway, so starting with the EcoBoost Fastback here, we'll configure this vehicle. Of course, I went with Kona Blue, same color as my 2011, and as you can see here, that's a beautiful car with, I guess. Anyway, so the base model EcoBoost right there, Kona Blue. Mine does not have the tape stripe, so, and don't have the racing stripe either. Anyway, so I went with the 2.3 liter EcoBoost engine. Of course, that's included. It's standard. Nice that they include the engine in there. It's not an option. I did go with the 10-speed automatic transmission. Couple reasons for that. Mainly, number one is my wife wants to be able to drive the vehicle, which I understand. I probably only let her drive it maybe once a year. But honestly, I really wanted the 10-speed auto over the 6-speed. I've heard some good things about this transmission. So that's what I went with. So right now we're at 28,460 on this vehicle. As far as the packages, of course the 100A is standard. I went with the 101A. That was another must with me. You know, there were three musts: the automatic transmission, the 101A, equipment pack, and the performance package. The main reason I wanted the 101A, well, I guess there's two main reasons. I wanted the drive modes with the switches, and the larger touchscreen with Sync 3. I won't go over all the features of this particular package right now, but those are a couple of the key features that made me want the 101A. Of course, the premium, you get some other options with the ambient lighting, leather, stuff like that. But 101A was a must for me. $2,000 option, and of course the EcoBoost Performance Pack. The reasons I wanted the EcoBoost Performance Package is, well, basically my last two Mustangs haven't had the Performance Pack, and if I was going to go with with the EcoBoost, I definitely wanted the Performance Pack. And I'm not just because it is a little bit better. Slightly better handling, slightly quicker car. I believe it has a higher top speed. But just visually, the way the car looks, you do get the 19x9s, the summer tires. You get that. I love that rear wing. It's just, the car just looks better. So, its appearance and performance, definitely worth the $24.95 price on that particular package. It was certainly a must for me if I was going to buy this vehicle. So as you can see here, the price is $32,955. I believe the price on mine, the MSRP was $32,670. So this has gone up, I don't know, maybe $300 more. So, but so yeah, that's what this car would be now. Like I said, the advantage of buying a car toward the end of the model year is you're going to get a vehicle that you might not be able to build it because, like, obviously right now I could not build a 2018. They're not producing them. And if they were, I would not be getting a great price on it. But yeah, the advantage is you can get a great deal on a car because dealers want to get them off their lot. The manufacturers want to get them off their lot. They need to make room for the 19s. So you're just, there's a good chance you're going to get a better deal. And if you search, I mean, in my case, I drove 85 miles to get the vehicle. It was well worth it. Sometimes you might have to do that. You might have to drive. You might not find one close to home, and it might not have everything you want. Of course, sometimes you get lucky and you find the exact car you want and a great price. So that's what I did. I think it worked out really well, and hope you enjoy. Hope you enjoy this video. And I appreciate you watching this video. I do plan on having more videos in the future. Like I said, not going to do any modifications to the car. I am going to do a muffler delete. I'm going to get the, I'm sure the Flowmaster All Series, which I had on my 11. It's not going to sound as good, but it'll sound better. That's one of the things I really don't like about this car. And I think I'll do a video later of some of the things I like and don't like so much. The exhaust certainly is one of them. But when I hit the 1,000-mile mark, I do plan on taking it out and using the track app, see what kind of 0 to 60 times, 0 to 30 quarter-mile times that I can get. So that'll be fun. Of course, the cold weather might not be the best conditions for it, but we'll see how it goes. Thanks for watching. Bye.